Okay, hello, this is week 2 on the Transcolab channel. I'm Terran again. Um, Today we're talking about awareness of our trans identities. Technically I've been out for exactly a year and 3 weeks now, as male to female. But it goes back to when I was about 7 or 8. Used to hang around with a lot of girls at the time, playing dress up, and it kind of felt right. Kind of tried to, well, I guess there's been a few episodes, but I guess after that I kind of tried to man up and be a boy and all of that, but I've always found getting on with boys in the past as friends really, really difficult. It's like, never found it easy. So I just didn't fit in. I didn't do all the sports. I didn't fight. Didn't do all the things that were boyish at the time. And it's like, kind of, just never really fitted in. Then it was like I got around to about 13, 14. Started questioning things again. Was in high school. There was a lad I got on with. He was openly gay, and I was kind of questioning everything about myself at the time. And to be blunt, he got attacked, stabbed in the school for being gay. It kind of like made me suppress that feeling again, not quite understanding it. Moved to Cornwall when I was 16, 17ish. When I was there, it was kind of a matter of there was nothing to do, so it was either you smoked pot and surfed, or you experimented with your friends, basically. And there was one night where me and a couple of people I got on with were, well, I guess you'd call it cross-dressing, wearing the other gender's clothes and generally getting drunk on a beach in the cold. Not a wise idea, but still, it happened. Then we moved up to Scotland, where again I just seem to constantly have gone through life. It's silly how long it's taken me to come out, but constantly have gone through life, meeting other LGB and eventually T people and feeling very comfortable around them. And it's like, it sounds really silly, but I never really thought I was part of that community until I turned 19. God, it makes me sound so old. Anyway, so it's like I turned 19. I was in an off and on relationship with a girl who happens to be one of my sister's best friends. I realised at the time that there were a lot of things, because she jokingly turned around to me and said, "Oh, you're really girly," and it was kind of like, it felt like a compliment more than an insult. And it's like some of the things she said, and it was like it kind of fitted how I felt, and it's like I just didn't say anything to anyone. Then some really unpleasant crap started happening the year after, college year, so I was 20, coming up to 21 at the time. It's like I was in an abusive relationship and just didn't feel like a bloke at all, to be honest, and never have. So I started really questioning. I mean, I just thought, ooh, maybe I'm gay, that sort of thing. So I looked for support. I ended up finding Quinn. I was having a massive breakdown, heavily drinking, among other things. I managed to keep hidden really quite well. But I managed to sort myself, well, I joined Quinn and I joined a local youth group, and it's like, started feeling a bit more comfortable in myself. Then I went to my first Quinn meet in July 2009. I met some of the most fantastic trans people I know. and those gears in the back of my head started turning that, hang on, what I feel was actually quite true, was actually a possibility, was actually real. And it's like, still took me a while to figure it out, well, to come out, I'll be honest there. So it's like July, August, July, August, September, I tried very, very hard for some stupid reason to try and be a man. I don't know why, I just didn't, I guess part of me didn't want it to be true. But got to the end of September, start of October, and it kind of hit me. I realised why I'd been so depressed and everything, and it's like, logically, I tried to overdose. And one of those lads I met back in July phoned me, just out of the blue, just after I'd tried to OD, and it's like, we sat there and I came out to him, told him that I felt like a woman, and that I'd never really felt like a man, never felt male, always kind of been either nothing or female. I mean, it's complicated because for me, I exist in that grey area. I would say 75 to 80% female identifying. There's like a 20% part of me that is just nothing. It's genderless, completely without gender, and it's like, I guess in a sense, I kind of made myself like that for most of my life. Doesn't help because it's like, puberty didn't really hit me till I was 16, and then it hit me like a ton of bricks, and it was like, before then I was kind of like, well, to be blunt, short and fat but not hairy. And it's like, I always put everything, and it's like, over the years I've put it down to everything else, depression, body image, presentation, the diabetes, everything, and it's like, it's just none of those things. It just took a long time to sink in. So it's like, that happened a year ago, and since then I've changed my name properly. I've got my first appointment today, to be honest, with the GIC, and it's like, things are going to start going in the right direction. But it's like, it's been an awful lot of denial for me from when I first felt those feelings to get into here. Quite shocking, really. I will steal Jamie's words here. I'm Terran. I'm a trans woman, and this is who I am.